Hey, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is bliss. So I wanted to do a overview for November just to check in with the energies. So it's going to be a very general reading. It will not resonate with everybody, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And yeah, links are in the bio for your personal readings and description box for your personal readings, and also for the extended and bonus content. Check out my Patreon, which is www.patreon.com/vibrant goddess. Links are in the description and the bio to get your extended and bonus content on there. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. So I was led to pick up the Animal Spirit deck. This is an oracle card deck. I love this deck actually. I tend to use this for my advice section, but I was led to pull from this for the overall vibration of November, and this is for all signs. It's an all signs collective reading. So let's have a look and see what's what. So we've got three cards, oh, that's four actually, four cards that have come out. So the overall energy, I'm going to go through each of the cards and then I'm going to break them down with the tarot to get a little bit more detail of really what's going on. So we've got number 22, we've got dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. Truth transcends illusion. Okay, so we're going to be able to get some truths in this month that's going to allow us to see the real deal. Yeah, get down to the brass tacks, get down to the bones of really what's really going on, why you're feeling the way you're feeling, why things ain't moving the way they need to be moving. And this is a breakthrough month. There's going to be a lot of hard energy, one that we have to push through. But at the end of that, this is where we find the truths and we are sifting through the illusions, which is our fears, our worries, our doubts, anything that is external, as well as personal growth, you know, with that butterfly, which is about transformation. Okay, so truth transcends illusion with the dragonfly. I said butterfly, but yeah. 65, whale spirit. Truth is trust the great mystery. So the whale spirit is saying trust the great mystery. You may not know exactly why things are going tits up, and you're like, what more do I really need to be doing? You know, it's like that meme that's going around where it talks about the Most High gives his strongest or most challenging task to his most strongest children or subjects or whatever. I can't remember the actual wording, but it's like for real. And then the meme is like, who told you that I was the strongest, or who assigned me to this mission, kind of thing. And it's just about trusting the process. It's about trusting the mystery. You may not know why you are being pulled out of your comfort zone, feeling uncomfortable with the shifts, but at the end of the shifts, there is so much to be learn about yourself, so much that is going to be put on show. There's going to be a light shone on the areas that need to be reviewed, the parts of your personality that you want to showcase to the world, and deal with those traumas and deal with those harsher energies so you can have more of a lighter energy. But through that, there is sifting through a lot of emotions, sifting through a lot of ideologies, change in perception, change in the way you do things. So we also have number 38, lizard spirit, dream the world into being. Dream the world into being. So the lizard spirit saying, although we are sifting through some stuff and it may seem heavy and we're just, we're trying to get through the illusions, the fear-based stuff, the false evidence appearing real. And we want to get through to the truth, which is you have everything that you need within you to succeed, to be happy, to have good mental and spiritual health, to be healthy, to be fruitful, to be abundant, so dream the world into being, vibrate on the things that you want to see, start getting into that space where you are meditating and having time for imagination, play, start to see the things that you are wanting to manifest, and start to create the routines and the habits that is going to be a physical representation of what it is that you are requiring or what it is that you need in this time. Then we've got number 50, Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. So there are going to be some obstacles. There are going to be some stuff. And like I said, sifting through how you're thinking, feeling, why things are coming up, why relationships seem to be having a bit of a strain, why work seems to be a lot of hurdles to jump over. There are going to be a few challenges personally, with family, with work, basically all facets of our lives, but to understand that we are going to be overcoming this. And the Rhino Spirit is here to say, I'm here to support you overcoming these obstacles, like the Rhino, just trudging on through, busting the doors down, breaking down those barriers, breaking those chains. So yeah, let's see what the tarot has to say regarding these cards. The first one we're going to go back down to is the Dragonfly Spirit, which is truth transcends illusion. So let's see what types of truths are going to be coming out, or what types of illusions we are experiencing, or some of the collective are experiencing. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, pain, betrayal, heartbreak, disappointment. And maybe the truth is that there is an illusion that it's just going to be all painful, but it's all just going to be hard work. I'm going to be betrayed again. I'm going to be let down again. Things are going to be hard. Why would I need to put in any more effort here? This self-love journey that I'm on, been on it for a while, I feel okay some days, but some days it's just really difficult. Am I just always going to feel like this? Is it always going to feel like there's going to be work to be done? And what Spirit's talking about is, the truth is, through the pain, there is victory. Through dealing with the traumas, through sifting through the fear, through transcending, the illusions and seeing the truth. And the truth is, we can't necessarily run away from harsh times. We can't run away from the challenge. We must step up to it, face it, even if we have to scream while doing it, because it feels a lot. We are stripping away, we are dealing with the things that have broken our hearts, that has caused us much distrust and insecurity. So sometimes it may feel like you want to shout, scream. It's painful, it's annoying, it's jarring. What is this all about? But I think the illusion is that it's always going to be like that. It's really not. It's a temporary situation. It's a lesson in growth and expansion. So hang on in there. I know it's not easy, and I'm out here as well. So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And then we've got the Star, which talks about the hope and the faith and the understanding that we have divine support. We are constantly looked after. Even when we feel like we're walking this journey alone, or we feel like people don't understand, or everything just seems to be surface level, it's all a fear mongering in the world, or nervous about how things are going to be within our individual societies, how we play our role, how we function, as a part of it. That is the illusions, that things are so bad that they can't be any good. you know, and the hope, and the star card talks about hope and faith, and remembering to have faith, even if it's as small as a mustard seed. That is a starting point, you know, for you to start looking at the things that you could be grateful for, looking at the things that, you know, you can ask for that divine support and that protection. If you so feel that you are not handling things well, or you feel like you're unsupported in the physical, then it's about tapping into the more spiritual realm. It's about going within. It's about connecting to source, you know, on that divine level. So I feel like, you know, the truth transcends illusion is, it's not always going to be painful. The illusion is that things are just harsh. It's horrible. It's a horrible world we live in. What a horrible time to be alive. You know, the things that we're going through, the things that we're seeing that our governments and our, you know, our societies are facing right now, you know. But the truth is, although some of those facts and some of those themes may be facts, there isn't, you know, there is some harsh things going on, but there is much to be thankful for. And it's about stepping into yourself, you know, going within, you know, opening your heart to spiritual support and guidance, you know. So I like the fact that we are moving through this situation, although it's harsh and it's painful and we've gone through a lot, there is much support, you know, especially when we're able to have faith in the fact that all will be well, you know. So then we have the whale spirit talking about trust, great mystery. What is this mystery? What are the things that you want to know, the things that you are going through? What are the mystery? What is this mystery you speak of? What is it that we must trust in? So we know that we must trust in divine, trusting ourselves, trusting in our own abilities, skills. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands talks about fast communication. It talks about action. Wands are about action. It's about passionate movement. So this is going to be trust that, you know, if you've got the feeling to speak to somebody, to speak your truth about something, to act upon something in a passionate way, something that you know you want to get done. This is fast. This is not slow. So maybe trust in the great mystery is talking to divine, asking for that divine intervention. Take some time to listen. You know, take some time to really listen. And when you have the answers that feel right to you, and that feeling, you know, the fire that is lit within sparks, then this is the action. When you feel the action, when you feel the energy to take action, speak the truth, you know, lay down the foundation of things that you want. This also speaks of travel. So maybe it's about movement. Eights are about movement, change. So yeah, maybe you want to move house, move countries, you know, just move around, travel, you know. And maybe you don't know how it's going to happen. Maybe you don't know how the money's going to be there, how it's going to actually happen physically. But you know that there are certain things that you need to take action on. Some of you, this is about having the gift of the gab, speeching, finessing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever word suits just speaking, you know, and making your position known, maybe asking for support, but being trusting in the fact that it's okay to do so, even if there is a fear of, you know, it not going well, being shut down. You know, have faith that, you know, if you don't ask, you don't get. Yeah. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which speaks about truths being illuminated, thoughts, speaking our truths, you know, voicing the things that are in our minds, the things that we are thinking about. This is an air sign card. Sword speaks about thoughts, communication, contemplation, you know, reflection. It's about that space for allowing, analyzing, you know, being discerning as well. And I think if you use this energy of the discernment, communication, you know, you'll be able to have these communication, you can have these conversations swiftly. It doesn't have to be a long, drawn out, long reasoning. It could be, this is what I'm proposing, this is what I have, this is what I can offer, you know, this is what I'm expecting from yourselves. We can collaborate, we can, you know, work together. This is, you know, this is what I'm proposing, you know. But from that space where you've had that time to just, you know, map out all those things, maybe you journal what it is that you want, you're affirming, you're setting your intentions, and you spend that time really feeling what that really is and ensuring that it feels right. And even if there is an energy of, oh my gosh, I'm not sure what's going to happen, well, Spirit's saying, trust in the great mystery, you know, ride the waves, you know, do the damn thing, basically. I like that. So the lizard spirit talking about dreaming your world into being, being called to go into the Angels of Abundance card for this one. So dream the world into being, setting those intentions, you know, spending time in contemplation, envisioning, imagination, play, explore. Okay, so dream the world into being. We have 4 messages around this dream the world into being. And the first one we have is bountiful nature. Okay, bountiful nature. So the abundance angels are saying, spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. So, bountiful nature. Maybe this is the space where, you know, when you're on your walks, when you're sitting down, stargazing, this is probably where you're going to have some of your profound downloads. Set yourself time to connect to the great mother earth, Gaia, you know, and allow yourself to be open to the messages, to what is being seen, the images that, you know, are invoked through this contemplation. And I think that's where you'll see your dreaming your world into being. So we have clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthy organic diet, you increase your energy levels and the ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So again, this is about physically making changes. So eating clean energy foods, things that are live, you know, or give you the extra vim and vigor to get through what it is that you need to do, complete tasks, you know, align yourself with the right people for opportunities. And yeah, grateful, you know, it's talking about the higher vibration. So it's that space, you know. So if you are thinking about, you know, your health right now, eating cleaner, you know, wanting to exercise more, expel energies in different ways, dance, drama, you know, you know, whatever it is that you expel your energy, but doing it in a way that is what's the word for it? It's like it came and went. Say it again, please. One that is in alignment with your chosen path, or your, you know, the things that you have laid down as the things you want, your goals, your aspirations. So then we have no more complaining. Complaints are an affirmation of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations bloom into reality. So again, complaining is, is an energy of victimhood. And as it says, it's not true spirituality. We can reason on things that are hurting us, things that are difficult, the challenges that we are currently facing, but without having to seem as though that it's only you going through it, or that it's unfair that you have to go through these situations. Although in the moment it does, true word, bless me, does feel like that. In actual fact, we can't again escape the stripes. This is how we build our resolve. There's a lot of power, in recognizing abundance and affirming that you are growing through every situation, and that you overcome all obstacles, no matter how harsh the lesson, event, or situation is. And then we have successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So again, start vibrating on the fact that there are successful funding opportunities. You may have to, really come up with a proposal, sit down and think what it is that you want to be creating, what you want to offer, how you want to give back, how you wish to spend your time. And this is what it talks about, dreaming your world into dream the world into being. And that's what the lizard spirit is talking to us about. So finally, we've got the rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. Okay, so overcoming any obstacle. So we know that there is much going on for the collective, transcending truth from illusion, that idea that it's just going to be painful, that it's just going to be hard, that I'm just going to be disappointed again, that it's just going to be the same, but the truth being that with faith, and hope, and that energy of gratitude, and understanding that you're never alone, there is much growth and expansion. I love that. So anyway, let me go back to this one and let's pull some tarot on overcoming any obstacles. What are these obstacles? Collective. Overcoming. What are these obstacles? And how are they overcoming these? So for some of you, you've got the Three of Wands here. So for some of you, you're overcoming this impatience, waiting. The obstacles are patience, waiting for something. The Three of Wands talks about waiting for your ships to come in. You've made your decisions, you've put your plans forward, you've made certain actions, you've imagined your world into being, you've spoke to the right people, you have set your intentions, and now you're waiting. Maybe the obstacle is the waiting game. Maybe it's the impatience that you must overcome. Maybe things are being drawn out so that you can be better with being patient with the outcome of situations, and to just be in the moment, be thankful for the lessons that's being learned, being thankful that divine intervention is taking place within you, that you're finally listening to divine, and you're not quieting them voices down and ignoring them, but rather leaning into your intuition. Maybe it's about taking a bit of time, maybe it's about patience, maybe it's about just waiting, and maybe being productive while you wait. Waiting doesn't mean not doing anything at all, but maybe you put your attentions on the next thing, the next part of the journey, the next part of yourself that you want to perfect, that you want to be able to shine a light on and work through. And again, yes, definitely this energy of waiting and feeling bored, and like things are long right now. Look at this Four of Cups. Look at this girl. Long thing. This hair waiting, man. Like, I just want my cups to be filled. It's long now. I put in work. I'm just waiting for the blessings to just hurry up and come true. Looking over there when blessings are just pouring in, pouring in. But because you're focusing on that one thing that's taking mad long, or why does it have to be like this? And, and it's definitely about, not accepting less than you deserve, obviously, because obviously this is the reason why you have to overcome. For some of you, it's about overcoming this energy of just accepting anything that's put before you, and you're saying, no, I don't want to accept, I'm not accepting that. I'm waiting for the real deal. Maybe you're waiting for the real deal in one area, but there's so many blessings that are pouring in. So it's about looking at those things as well, not missing the point or missing the blessings because you are fixated on things appearing in a certain way. Because in this season, what may be for you may not look the way that you think it should, or it may not manifest in the way that you had anticipated. So overcoming any obstacle is around waiting, and also being able to see the blessings, see them even if they feel small. So I'm going to get what it is that we are working towards through this, why we are having these themes, and then I will continue with this reading on the extended in the Patreon. So I want to look at love and how this month is going with love. So hop on over to Patreon, Vibrant Goddess, to get the full extended reading, including the love. So what is being cultivated within us through all of this, transcending truth from illusion, trusting in the mystery, dreaming our world into being, and overcoming any obstacles, is we are working towards joy. We're working towards feeling real joy, not superficial base level, but joy, true joy. So the message is joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So again, joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all you do. So again, might be a little bit heavy in parts, but it's definitely about remembering the fun stuff, having a zest and a vim for life itself, or even having the ability to experience, and that joy of being, and then we have trust. You have a strong connection with your soul's loving voice and the faith in your intuition. So again, trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have the faith in your intuition. So again, having faith into your intuition. So you are moving through a space where you will trust yourself. You will trust the intuition. You'll trust when it's time to speak to somebody, when it's time to move out of a situation. It's time to deal with those harsh things head on, do the shadow work on those traumas, take the practical and spiritual steps to manifest the lifestyle that you see. So I'm going to leave that here. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but I hope there were things in there that will enrich you in this time, and know that you are not alone on this journey, which is sometimes extremely difficult, and one where we are being drawn out left, right, and center through different themes that's going on. And through the collective, there is going to be a lot of coming together and camaraderie based on common, what's the word for it? Based on similarities and shared experience. So my lovelies, I'm going to leave that there. Blessings. Have yourself a rest of a wonderful week, or strong rather. And like I said, subscribe to the Patreon. That way you will get your weekly forecast with myself and Daryl Whitaker. Every Sunday, we do a weekly astrology and tarot forecast. And every full and new moon, we have a lunar eclipse coming up on the 8th of November. So join us live on Patreon for that powerful session where we'll be utilizing the powerful, powerful energy of the eclipse, which will come with its ups and downs, smiles and frowns, but so much growth and development. So we'll be doing some practical things there. So I hope to see you there. And for anybody who wants to join on to the Vibrant Goddess audio book and study group, information is in the description box and the bio that is on Patreon. So I look forward to connecting with you. Have a bliss one and take it easy. Bye-bye.